You're tuned into Raw Brilliance with Mansa J. We got a live one for y'all today.
Hey, what's going on, people? I'd like to welcome y'all back to another episode of Raw Brilliance. I am your boy, Mansa J, here with my partner, King IU.
What's up?
Say what's up to the people, my boy.
What's good, people? You know what I'm saying? We back at it one more again on this beautiful day. Happy Friday to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Happy holidays. Hope everybody's staying safe. COVID-free. You know what I'm saying? Getting your money, saving your money. You know what I'm saying? It's a new year. 2020 has been a little rough for us all. Actually, for some of us, it's kind of been a blessing. Hopefully, it's been a little bit of a discipline. Hopefully, for some, you may have found different avenues to make a little more financial gains. And with those financial gains, you know what I'm saying, pass those knowledge to your loved ones. Make an investment for your kids.
Facts, my dude. Facts, man. Shit, bro. So we got a show today. We gonna get into, you know what I mean, some topics. The Tyson shit popped off. We got Weezy and T.I. finna enter the ring together. We got oh yeah, your boy Nate Robinson got knocked out, man. What the fuck you gotta think about that, man?
Come on, man. All right, so I'm about to say what we all done probably either thought or you done heard a million times already on IG. You got Nate Robinson, who was damn near a midget in, you know what I'm saying, in a professional basketball league. You know what I'm saying? He
like 5'8", my nigga.
Now I'm gonna give my man credit where credit's due. I'm not fit to, you know what I'm saying, go there with how everybody else really want to clown him. Now, we can't clown him because that shit is funny, but I ain't. 1 second.
He had definitely been clowned plenty of times.
Yeah, he's been clowned, but the thing is, we gotta consider that he most definitely is a basketball player, people. You know what I'm saying? Height and stature and everything else. He, you know what I'm saying, won a slam dunk contest. The man, you know what I'm saying, has springs, but the man is not a fighter like that. So he took a challenge, you know what I'm saying? He had, you know what I'm saying, whatever courage was in his heart to say, hey, on national TV, on pay-per-view.
God damn.
Doing Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr.
God
I'm going
damn.
to fight Jack Paul. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? Jack Paul hit that man like one of them little kid one of them little kid toys at an amusement park. When you hit the little thing and hit the bell at the top. Yeah, man, my man got his bell rung.
Oh my God.
For shit show. He
got his bell rung. That shit was a little embarrassing though, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
But
it looked like again, a nigga that can't fight though, my nigga. It looked like a nigga that can't fight out there.
But can we really let's talk about it, man. This whole thing was really baited. My man is an IG influencer.
IG, internet. I think he started with Vine and shit, right?
Not sure. I wanted to say it was YouTube, but it could have been Vine.
I don't know, but the nigga made a lot of money on the internet, man.
Plenty.
Yeah.
And with his last fight, you know what I'm saying, that he won, and you know what I'm saying, he had the hype, you know, constantly trying to pull other people out.
Did he win his last fight or he lost it?
He won his last one. My man is undefeated right now. I'm not gonna lie.
No, he ain't undefeated. Because I think his first one he lost, or it might have been, is it his first or his second one he lost? I'm pretty sure it was his first one, though. But whatever the first was, he lost it, and that made him motivated to stick with the boxing shit, you know? So it's probably like 5 years.
Yeah, he's getting better. He is getting better, but I mean,
it's been like 5 or 6 years now, you know what I mean?
But I think with him doing this, it's really gonna, and we all been talking about, you know what I'm saying, with Snoop Dogg even commentating, right? It opened up a gate for Snoop to be like, you know what? Not everybody wants Snoop to commentate. So I hope that he does it, because I mean, you know, Snoop is culture within himself. Like
Snoop is pure
sports. He's hip hop. He's you know what I'm saying. He's for the people. That is.
And the boy's a people person. The boy had a show with Martha Stewart. That tell you everything you need to know. That nigga was in a courtroom for a murder charge, and then he was on TV with Martha Stewart. cooking up pies and pastries and shit. So,
Entertaining.
yeah.
My man is, you know what I'm saying, as a person, he's not a personality, he is a person. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say it like that because I don't want to confuse people. Like I'm saying Snoop Dogg is like one old head that's trying to be a new age influencer. No, he is Snoop Dogg. That and that only. So with all of this going on, it has opened up doors for this man to be a potential commentator, you know what I'm saying, on all these different platforms. But going back to the fight itself, it's also opened up opportunity for, let's say, you know what I'm saying, Yellow Beezy and so get into it. Hey man, let's go ahead, throw this fight on this platform, and we gonna let it be that. So
that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen with niggas like that that's rapping though, bro. Because you know how that game go. Like usually it's all talking. It's
I'm being devil's advocate.
Yeah, I feel you, but that shit ain't gonna happen. These niggas ain't really gonna get out there and get in the ring because they got too much
They
to
should.
lose. Can you imagine like two rappers, say Nas and Jay-Z had a win in the ring back in the day and fought each other on live TV on pay-per-view, and one of the two got knocked out? What
Who you going with?
do you think their career would have went in after that knockout? It wouldn't have been good, bro. Ain't nobody gonna take that risk. Who I would have went with? I'd probably went with Jay because Jay just bigger, like naturally Jay 6'2" or something like
Boy,
that.
I'm going with Nas. I'm glad you said that. Now I like Jay as a rapper and everything.
But Nas small though.
Man, so what?
Man, you
So
gotta
what?
you gotta put the weight classes in there though, man.
Man, look.
You gotta put the weight classes in there. Like, come on now. I've seen little niggas knock out big dudes before. I have truly. But
more often than not.
Fight though and get down. I just think from the size perspective. I don't know, but Nas might got some hands though. You know what I mean?
I know Nas got some hands. We ain't never seen it, but we know. Don't you ever guess it again. I just know in the heart of my heart.
Hey, I don't mean no disrespect to Son. You know what I mean? I don't mean no disrespect to Son. I'm just saying, J6'2", he coming with a little something though.
Nas ain't that far off. What, man? What?
That shit amazing to me how if you go like to New York or the East, like all you gotta say is Son and everybody know that you talking about Nas. Hey man, Son was this. Like I got homeboys that only call Nas Son. That's it, Son, and everybody know who they talking about.
Nas is 5'8". You know what I'm saying? That ain't too much.
That nigga Googled his height.
Yeah.
5'8", same height as Nate Robinson, right?
No, Nate Robinson is not 5'8".
He got to be 5'8", bro. He got to be 5'8".
Nate Robinson is like
5'8". I bet it.
Ooh, 5'9".
5'9". Look at that.
5'9". They both midgets. Wow.
You call that man a midget?
Yeah, bro.
At 5'9", it's a lot of niggas disrespected right now by you
bro,
saying that.
My girl is over 5'9". She about 5'9".
What you saying because your girl bigger than them, they ain't shit? Nigga, you disrespectful, my niggas. Niggas disrespectful.
Look, if every woman in the world has said that they got disappointed when they stood next to Bow Wow, all I'm going to say is that.
My nigga. I don't even know how tall Bow Wow is, but I don't see
average height for a black man is like 6'2", 6'4".
No, it ain't. That's a damn lie.
Average height for a black man.
Average height is got to be like 5'10", 5'9". I know a lot of short black people.
Black man in the U.S.
Everybody not gonna be 6'4", 6'5" like us, my nigga.
69.1 inches. Let's convert that.
Huh?
69.1 inches converted.
The average height for a black man is what? Let's get to the bottom of this shit.
Damn, that is the average. That's the fucking average. 5'9".
That's what I told you, my nigga. 5'9".
Wow, y'all niggas.
The average height for just a man in general is like 5'7", 5'8", or something like that. So yeah, if it's a black man, it gotta be, unless you going to goddamn a gall or some shit where they be like 6'11" and shit like that. 7 foot be like the average height be like 6'6" over there and shit.
I really just learned something new.
Hey,
Well, all my shit talking, well, it was just some good shit talking.
I'm just saying, my nigga.
Little nigga.
You disrespected a lot of niggas out here by calling them
A
soft.
lot of little niggas. A lot of little niggas.
All right, little nigga, calm down. Calm down, little nigga. I ain't gonna. Yeah, damn. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Jay. I'm gonna take Jay in the 6'2" stature. You know what I mean? And speaking of Jay, it is December 4th. It is that man. It is that man's birthday today. It's a goddamn national hip hop holiday. You know, to the goddamn GOAT. Shout out, happy birthday to the boy. I doubt he even listen to this shit, but just in case he get a sneak peek.
He gonna know who he is though. What up, Jay?
Oh, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Jay most definitely gonna know who I am.
I'm getting in that rock brunch.
What's good, Jay?
I'm getting that Rock Nation brunch. It's gonna happen, goddamn.
Mr.
It's
Carter.
gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
But
yeah, but speaking of rappers in the ring, it was announced about wait, before we jump off into that, what you think about Mike Tyson and Roy Jones?
It was tasteful.
It was what?
Tasteful.
it was. That's the word that I wasn't thinking of, but it fit perfectly because it was just like, it was a good production, and it was just like, yeah, Mike Tyson was holding back so he wouldn't kill that boy. And, it damn sure wasn't a draw, but I respect that they called it a draw, though. You know,
that's why I said it was tasteful. Like, we know, we not for to really encourage two older boxers who are legends to come out here and really knock each other out. Like, not for real. That's not real. We didn't really want to see that. We thought it was going to happen just because we know this is Mike Tyson. You are going to respect who the fuck we were talking about. This is Mike Tyson. Mr. Knock him out in 3 seconds, Mike Tyson. Mr. Do that man in Mike Tyson.
In their prime, though, bro. That would have been.
He still got it.
Roy Jones, people sleep.
I'm not sleep. I don't want to discredit or disrespect Roy Jones Jr. either.
Pound for
pound. But I'm saying this is Mike Tyson, brother.
Even with Floyd Mayweather in his prime, Roy Jones was still considered the pound for pound best in the world. Roy Jones was knocking niggas out in spectacular fashion. Spectacular fashion.
Tarver.
The nigga was winding up punches. I still go watch his knockouts and Mike Tyson knockouts. But yeah, Mike Tyson was just vicious. He was. If Cuss Otto didn't die at the time that he did, before Mike fully came into himself and shit, I think Mike's career would have went on a better trajectory as far as boxing. Where he is now, he still turned that shit back around and everything, which is commendable. And I watch his podcast and I listen to a lot of, I can't wait for his ranch to open up too, so I can go to that hole too. That hole look live. But if he would have had that direction from his mentor or whatever, I think he would have stayed champ for a lot longer and wouldn't have had those losses that he had, those letdowns that he had. You know what I mean? There was too many people in his ear. But his story, though, is, as you were saying, is a complete inspiration, though, man. Complete inspiration.
Yeah, because I was gonna say on top of that, like, if he didn't go through what he went through, then I don't think the love that we have for him at the height that we have it for him would be as much as it is. I mean, you could think about it. He had to go through some lows, and you had to see this man still persevere, be resilient, get through these hard times, through all the critics, still knocking niggas out, still in his career on a good note. Mm-hmm. And then we've been talking about him before he came back. You know what I'm saying? Before they did this fight. So it's like, again, bro, I don't think we would have had this much respect for him if he didn't go through that.
I could see that. I definitely see that, because it was his down years and shit that gave him the wisdom that he has now or whatever, and what people respect about listening to his podcast and the things that he says and things that he's been through. You know, it's hard to talk to anybody that hasn't been through much. But Mike Tyson, early years, he had enough drama and turmoil in his upbringing to to really be considered, a hard life and overcoming something. So he probably still would have had the same type of route, but to start down and go all the way up to the top of the tops and then come all the way down to the bottom of the bottoms and then back up again, you know what I mean? Like that's a different type of willpower, you know what I mean? And brain power really and focus. And so yeah, man, that boy doing his thing, man. He got his name on a lot of different good things and he's doing a lot of dope charity work and stuff too. So I shout out to him and the whole fight production, man. It was legit. It was straight up legit. But
You gotta do more of that though.
got to. Like we all do though. But getting out of the ring though and going into another type of ring though, I want to know what you think the outcome gonna be for this T.I. versus Lil Wayne versus. I think it's on the 19th of December.
Now you know the whole bias of all of this is gonna be in favor of Lil Wayne.
Why you say this?
Okay, we
Talk
talking
to
about Lil Wayne. Damn, we talking about Lil Wayne. The man started when he was 6. My man's is how old? Now, you know what I'm saying? Like, we saw Lil Wayne really grow. Like, we grew up with Lil Wayne. Like, that was the first artist that we grew up with before there was a Wiz Khalifa.
I don't know, Bow Wow.
You right.
And
but to that magnitude though, because I mean Wiz Khalifa surpassed Bow Wow.
Bow Wow was pretty big though. He just didn't stay on that trajectory.
But Wiz Khalifa still surpassed him. Like,
wait a minute, Wiz was like 19 when he popped off.
But look, I'm talking about like the global effect of it all. Like Bow Wow had a global, like he was like big in Korea and everything like that. And you know, he may have did his tours. Granted, he couldn't have experienced a lot of things that like Wiz Khalifa could have did and was doing, because you know, also the content of what Wiz Khalifa also talks about. So it's like, yeah, bro, not the same.
I don't see the Wiz Khalifa.
I feel like Bow Wow was more so for like the ladies than it was like for me and you.
Nah, that's not facts, bro. I was a huge Bow Wow fan. I'm not even gonna front on the people.
I was a huge Chris Brown fan. Like when Chris came,
I was a Chris Brown fan too. But Bow Wow, nigga, I got the fishbone braids because Bow Wow got them hoes, my nigga. Like I had them hoes. I was running around. I remember when he popped off in like that summer with Bounce With Me on 106 in Park. I was in California at my uncle's house on in Cali or whatever. And that whole summer was Bow Wow 106 in Park, my nigga. And I was running in the house at 5 o'clock to watch that shit like everybody else, just to see Bow Wow pop up on that thing, because he was our age. Like we was pretty much, he might have been like a year or two older than me or something like that.
Jazzy Fizzle.
So it was, but we watched Bow Wow grow up, but Wayne is different because he kept going up and up and up and up and up. You know what I mean? Like Wayne, it was a slow climb for Wayne. Like
Wayne was the first artist that that kind of like, if they said wearing your heart on your sleeve was a thing for real, he kind of did that, but it wasn't like he had something to prove. It was something that he loved, and it was just something that it was very apparent that he loved this shit. How? Because that nigga dropped albums damn near every week, every month. You had something new with Lil Wayne. And that's why I'd be like, when niggas be like, oh yeah, the No Ceilings is top 5. Get the fuck out of here. You got me fucked up all the way, brother. You don't know no Lil Wayne like how, you know what I'm saying, a real Lil Wayne fan know Lil Wayne.
Okay, so give me your top 3 Wayne albums.
Man, top 3, that's gonna be hard.
Shit, and mixtapes too.
That's what I'm talking about. It's gonna be mixtapes over the albums.
That's a fact. I always say that shit. I'm like, Wayne mixtapes go harder than a lot of niggas' albums, bro. Like that nigga was just.
And that's why I'm like, bro, like Wayne is so great of a talent, like that we just been blessed to experience. Like he really is the reason why you got a future, why you got a Drake, why you got a Nicki Minaj, and why you have a whole bunch of other plethora artists that we, not talking about as much, but like those three, his. You know what I'm saying? You're welcome. You're welcome.
He brought
Thank
out.
you, Lil Wayne.
I didn't know he had a connection with Future.
What?
I didn't.
What?
Tell me about it. Expound, my nigga. What's going on?
Man, so like it's just the fact that they was cool. Like he didn't sign Future or anything, but when Future was doing Free Band,
yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, I mean, he still is. He always will be. But it's like, I think they was like doing some kind of partnership with, they was always on the same shit.
Oh,
like,
real?
literally, I could find a mixtape that got, damn, it's one of my favorite songs, too. I'm going to find this mixtape for you. I'm going to go on thatpiff.com and find it. But it's this mixtape with a song with Future, Lil Wayne, and Baby on it, and it's like 2015. Like this, like once Future dropped Magic, you kind of seen like Lil Wayne come around a lot more, and they started doing a little more things to where it's like, again, when Future did that 3-peat, that was Wayne's status like a hoe.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? His work ethic and everything else, I'm not accrediting all of the Wayne, you know what I'm saying? The person is still them, you know what I'm saying? They just may have looked up to, or maybe, rub elbows a little bit, and it shows.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
So, what's your top three?
All right, top three. I know mine gonna be different than a lot of people, but I can't even pick a top three albums because I got more songs than anything. Because my top songs, if I had to pick top three songs, I'm putting Outstanding first, just because like he don't have too many songs like that. I'm picking Demolition with him and
yeah.
Can I put Demolition 1 and 2 together? Cause it ain't fair. Like the way he ripped them hoes.
1 and 2.
Yeah, I had to put Demolition 1 and 2 together as I can't separate them.
Okay.
So that's what him and Gutter Gutter.
I love Gutter Gutter, man. I thought he was so underrated.
Man, that song's so cold.
And Jay Mills too. I thought he should have popped more too, man. Cause that nigga be having
bars. Like I was wondering, like what happened to him? What happened to Chucky? What happened to
I just seen an interview with Cosmic Kev or whatever, with Jay Mills or whatever, and he was talking about the whole Young Money experience and everything like that. And yeah, man, that boy.
He said it was good.
Yeah, it was good. He still rep him, even though he not signed to him no more. He still rep him. He said it was like a 10-year run, and he loved Wayne and everything Wayne did for him and stuff. And he said a lot of stuff that Wayne like put him on game and really highlighted Wayne's genius in this shit, man. So, and the whole thing with Nicki and Drake, like to just have that lineup come up under you, just to have Drake come under you, bro, and like really tutor and help that dude grow into probably the greatest artist of all time right now is what it's looking like. And to have that under your belt and to have Nicki Minaj, one of the top artists of all time, probably the top female rapper of all time, that probably is a fact. She probably is the top female artist of all time. And it just artists overall.
She was. She was.
Who passed her?
Cardi B.
How?
Is that a question?
Stop it, man.
All right. So when people brought this conversation up at my job the other day, they were talking about Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B.
Meg not in there yet, and Cardi not in there yet. She ain't passed Nicki. Do I like Cardi better than Nicki? I do. That's the truth. But I would not discredit Nicki's catalog, bro. It's retarded. And I know we ain't supposed to say retarded no more, but it's retarded. Like, I don't see how people could put her over Nicki just yet. Now, Cardi come with a couple more, albums. Because I think she only had 2, right? 2 or 3?
Yeah, she got 2 albums right now.
2 ain't enough. True ain't
But
enough.
it's the fact that she has a lot of international influence, bro. That's
And
what
Nicki
I'm
don't?
not as much as Cardi.
Stop
Nicki
it,
speak
bro.
Spanish?
Stop. You really gonna tell me Nicki Minaj don't got a much
I'm not.
global appeal?
She
as
got
Nicki,
global
as Cardi?
appeal, but she ain't got as much flexibility as Cardi B, and that's just being 100%. And I love Nicki from the heart of my heart, nigga. I'll go get her shit right now. I'll pull all her shit out right now.
So
I
how could
love
you
Nicki.
possibly say with 2 albums, bro, and you gonna say this because she speaks Spanish,
Because
that
look,
she got more global appeal than Nicki Minaj? She been doing this shit for like a decade plus.
Nicki grew once she hit Pink Print.
Nicki was already blue before that with the whole
I'm saying
Barbie.
no, she grew.
Yeah,
Meaning she
grew.
matured as an artist. When she dropped Pink Print, it was over with. It was nothing else to be said. She already had the sex appeal. She already had everything else going in her favor. You know what I'm saying? Then, you know what I'm saying, with the guidance and, you know what I'm saying, mentor Lil Wayne and everything else, bro.
Okay.
You saw her maturing as an artist.
But like my nigga Benny the Butcher said, last year was about branding, this year is about expanding. So what she did with the Barbie, you got a brand, you gotta have your name. With the Barbie shit, she got that popping and had the music. Then when Pink
Pink Friday.
Yeah. When that dropped, that's suspending. That's taking your brand that you created and showing. Now I showed them the act. Now they hooked inside. Now let me give them these bars, you know what I mean, and the music and show them what I really could do. I think it was a process, just like Cardi, but she did her branding on Love and Hip Hop, and then she showed the world what she could do behind the mic. You know what I mean?
You know what? I think you're right. I'm gonna tell you why you're right. Because until proven wrong, Nicki writes her shit. Cardi B has had songwriters. And I don't want to
bro, I didn't want to bring it up. But
you know what I'm saying? That's the part that's gonna make it solidify legit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Like,
we
separate. But at the same time, though, the fact that Cardi B has at least 3 songs that I don't know the titles of, but I know for sure she has 3 songs where you had the Santana song, you got that other song with this other Latin artist, and she got one more song where she
what
got
that
like
mean,
this.
Though?
Bro, it's the fact that that shit is it's everywhere. It's everywhere. You can't get away from them shits.
So, but that's now. You trying to tell me that Nicki ain't had songs that were everywhere that you couldn't get away from?
I'm just talking about like
I can name like 6 off the top of my head.
We do breach and merge in other cultures and, you know, races and everything else.
Yeah.
But it's different when you can make some shit that is like Latin, because Latin is a whole different vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's a different vibe.
Huh?
It's a different vibe. But Nicki also got Latin
merger
too,
it's a fucking hit.
I think Nicki got Latin hits too, though.
Can't think of one.
Man, hold on, man. Hold on, man. It's time to go to the Carfax.
A Latin hit?
It's time to go to the Carfax. Hold on.
I need to see it. I can't think of one song with a Latin influence with Nicki Minaj.
Hold on.
Shout out to all my Latinos. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so she got one with she got a song with Carl G. It's called Tessa or some shit. Okay. I'm gonna say this.
Did that come out?
Okay, hold on. Wait, let me see. When that dropped. Oh no, I don't. Yeah, but it was on the billboards, peaked at number 1 on the billboards. It was 2019. That was just last year. November 22nd. It peaked at number 1 on the boards. And then she had another one peak at number 5 on the boards. with Romeo's that was featuring Romeo Santanos. Another one that peaked at number 45 with Super. Like she done been around, bro. I'm telling you, she been doing this for a decade
She gonna
plus.
hit top 50, guaranteed. But Cardi gonna hit top 10 strong. And she really gonna Cardi B, when she dropped them Latin songs, brother, she gonna be in that top
one, right? Nicki went number one, right? So
I'm not. They both been number one many times. I'm talking about with just a Latin when they
that's
Latin
what I'm
hits.
saying.
That's
Nicki
one thing that Cardi B got in her favor is the fact that she's bilingual.
But I just told you songs where Nicki went number one in the Latin markets.
She may have went number one, but she didn't hold it.
This camera over here tripped out. But anyway, they went number one, bro. I don't think you can't put Cardi over Nicki just yet. Not even on a Latin market. Just
I'm not gonna say I can do it yet.
Nah, you can't. And it's gonna be a while. Like I'm gonna need like 4 or 5 more projects that go number one, that go top. Because Nicki went on a run when she was probably the biggest artist, man or woman, around for like years. Her and Drake were battling each other on the same label. Like that's the type of shit I'm talking about.
Thanks to who? Back to my man Lil Wayne.
Yeah, back full circle, back to that boy. So you say he definitely went in the versus battle?
Yeah, I mean, now granted, T.I. got some hits too.
He got a large catalog.
T.I. is the godfather of trap.
Godfather of trap, but Wayne the godfather of this whole generation right here, though.
Say, you right. It's gonna be an epic battle.
And the dude ain't even in his 40s yet. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Yeah, I'm going.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying this generation, bro, we don't even realize just how blessed we are with the people that we've been able to see do the things that they done. Yeah. We've seen Oprah go through the things she went through. As much as we don't really talk about Oprah as much, we seen it. We talk about Tyler Perry. A lot of people want to down him, but at the same time, the biggest story from a black man who was on his last to get as high as he is and to be where he's at. You know what I'm saying? To see a Michael Jordan playing his era. If you had the chance for a real 90s baby, you know what I'm saying? Not these 95 babies. Y'all didn't experience shit.
A real 90s baby.
A real 90s baby, you know what I'm saying?
I is that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you seen, you know what I'm saying, evolve with technology. You seen how schools and, you know what I'm saying, social media has merged and benefited us and brought, you know, took you out of this little room and, you know what I'm saying, we're doing things like what we're doing now. So it's like, you experience so much that it's like, man, bro, like be a little more humble and grateful about what you're seeing because people like Dave Chappelle, ain't gonna be too many more of those. I wanted to be like Dave Chappelle so much. I remember I told you about the time I was 35, I want to do comedy, stand up. Yeah, throw it out the window, brother. It ain't happening.
It can still happen though.
No, I'm gonna tell you why it can't happen.
Why?
Because at no point in any of my careers do I want to feel like, you know what I'm saying, even though I know for people that really know me, they know that I'm speaking out of love. No matter how harsh things may come off.
Yeah.
I don't want people to ever think like, oh, well, this is the man's character and you know he's hateful. Ain't shit hateful about me unless your ass is a racist. That's the only blatant thing about me. God damn it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause anybody, again, if you fucking know me, you know I got plenty of gay friends. I got plenty, you know what I'm saying, people who live all kind of different lives. So I'm never judging a motherfucker because I don't give a fuck about what you live, how you living. I mean, I condone it. But at the same time, it's like, bro, I'm human just like you. I'm a fuck up just like you. Only thing at the end of the day that matters is where my soul is going and where yours is going. How you get there and how mine get there, that's up to us to make those own personal decisions. But I'm not going to dictate anybody's life. That's not my job. It's not my fucking job.
I feel that.
So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? That shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, people just need to, one, hey, bro, like, we done seen too much, bro. Even up to the point, you seen a black president, and then you got this president.
Yo, we have, like, our generation has probably had the coldest run of shit. Like, we all through the history books, yo. Like, all through the history books. Man.
Our grandparents, like, they had spurts. Our parents had spurts. But, man, when they said it rained, it poured, it's pouring.
Man, we got... even this year alone, like so many things happen. It's like, damn. Like it's really gonna be called the Great Pandemic of 2020. I guarantee that's gonna be in textbooks. The Great Pandemic of 2020.
Hey, you think they gonna send us
I'm
a check for
coining
that?
that shit, huh?
You about to say you think they gonna send us a check for that?
They gonna print up
They
shit. I
about to send
might
us a
print
check for
some
that.
up. I might print some up right now. Shit, it's been crazy, man. 9/11. We had stock market crashes. Shit, this pandemic, the technology boom. Apple gonna be its own class one day. Amazon gonna be its own class in universities one day. Like it's gonna be crazy, bro. It's
Man, what
crazy.
Amazon or if Bezos ever decide to give a finance class
Everybody
of
signing up for
any
that
sort,
shit. Like you better. Like what you mean? I'll take the online
woo,
classes
woo,
right now. I'll sit here for hours for
woo.
hours in my crib right now. Listen to that shit. Look at
That's gonna be the
JP.
hype.
He really was a
Hey,
perfect
if he
mix
do
of
that, hey, please, sir, send us a little something. You feel me? So we can expand on our podcast. You know what I'm saying? You see, we need some effects and
you know what I
bells
mean?
and whistles.
I'll show sit down with you goddamn
You know
and
what I'm
take
saying?
whatever
Look,
you
I
got
got
to
ideas all day. You know what I'm
nigga,
saying?
all day, nigga.
Just,
All
just,
day.
I just want my seat at the table. You know what I'm saying? The table ain't got to be mine. I just need the seat.
Nigga, I ain't even got to be all the way at the table, nigga. I can be at the kitty table over in the corner just listening to what y'all saying. Goddamn.
Honestly, if it's stand up room only, if I got the last spot, I'm in that mother. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey,
In there like swimwear.
anybody that want to, you know what I'm saying, sponsors, anybody that want to, you know what I'm saying, hit a raw brilliance, please, you know what I'm saying? We
Shit, man.
going.
But I was thinking about this shit the other day, right? Well, really, I was talking with my barber. Jeff Bezos really hit the perfect mixture of luck and preparation. Like, well, you don't get luck without preparation, you know what I mean? But sometimes you can be lucky. And that technology boom that hit, like he knew he had the foresight to see that computers and their technology was gonna be everything one day, and people are gonna have to come through there, like they're gonna to buy shit. When folks didn't know what to do with the internet, he was already in his garage thinking like, I gotta sell shit on the internet because that's gonna be the way. But for the technology boom to hit like it hit back in the early 2000s and even in the early 10s, you know what I mean? It's a little bit lucky because it hit at the right time and it was just a perfect mixture. And then with the pandemic, that's what be having me thinking about the pandemic. Like, is this shit manufactured? I feel like we all part of some type of plan that we just can't see yet. And I don't want to say like it's like
Design and intervention.
yeah, you know, like I feel like people knew about this shit and set a plan in motion. I don't know if they trying to see the effects of this.
$8.99.
Like, I don't know if they trying to see the effects of this or how it'll cause like on a mass scale and they testing a theory or some shit like that. Or if they cause this for certain businesses or whatever to you know what I mean, move up and get more money. But I feel like it's some type of deal behind the scenes where people knew and we're being like test subjects. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, most that. Well, I think one, like what you said, I agree with you what you're saying, but at the same time, to piggyback on it, some of this shit has been put in books. You know what I'm saying? Certain scenarios have been put in books. You know what I'm saying? The virus be leaked. It also happened one upon a time in Tokyo. I had to read, but I don't even know the name of the book. I know it started with an H. Hiroshi. Either way, there was a pandemic in Tokyo one time, and the pandemic broke out on the freight trains or the subway trains. So, you know, so everybody rides the trains there, and that's how the shit broke out.
And is this a factual story or is
Yeah,
it a book
it's a
on
real
fiction?
story. It's a real
Okay.
story. So that was that. And then when the pandemic first happened, didn't the scientists that made the shit talk about, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, you know, this is what it is, blah, blah, blah. He leaked all this information and the man was like, yeah, there's no cure for it. And he died within a couple of days, right?
Yeah, because they were telling me that somebody said like the virus started from some type of animal or whatever.
Yeah, that's what they said like months after, but that was like after this scientist had already been on like CNN and all this other shit talking about this shit.
That's what
But
I was trying to
then
figure out though.
what you were talking about this design plan, right? There's a bill that was passed in Congress called 899, and it came out in 2019. And it's pretty much saying like, this is my scenario, you fart. And somebody passes the fuck out. Like they legitimate pass the fuck out, whatever. Or you burp or something, you know, any bodily fumes that come off of somebody that's airborne makes people pass out. Hey, you know what I'm saying? This man got a problem. You know what I'm saying? People are passing out because he's burping. Hey, man, lock him up. You know what I'm saying? They gonna come and lock your ass up. Literally, they come lock your ass up. You know what I'm saying? Do these tests on you, whatever, for like 90 days. You know what I'm saying? Until your ass is cured and ready to go, and then release you back to the public.
So you saying like
literally somebody can be like, hey, so you know what I'm saying, is doing so and he burped and I passed out and somebody witnessed it and you know they had to drag me to the hospital and I ain't been right since, or you know it caused this. Yeah, bro. It's a real bill, $8.99. Passed in 2019.
I'm definitely gonna look
So
into that.
So now that you got a COVID and it's an airborne virus, it's like, well, shit. How do you look out for this hoe?
Yeah.
Like, where do I go? We all been going to the grocery store. We all still been going to fast food and restaurants
and that's the shit that got me though, because it's like they telling us it's this thing, and I know people are dying and being affected by it, but it's like, have we seen like what is it though? Like I'm still trying to figure out because I haven't
traced it.
I haven't seen anybody like me. Luckily, I've been secluded and I haven't lost anybody to COVID or anything like that, or even know anybody that lost somebody to COVID or whatever.
I know plenty of people.
But like, what is it like? Do you people just get like so sick that they just start, because like it's starting to pop back up and people and they starting to shut down things around the country again, you know, like certain cities. I think in Cali they like really hot right now, so they about to shut back down again too, you know. And but you don't see like in a movie, you see like pandemic is people out, they got blood running out their eyes or shit, or something that you could see, you know. And it's folks coughing and people are scared of that, or they sneezing and people are scared of that. It's like, how do we, I don't know, man. Like this shit's just been weird to me, bro, because it's like I stay inside and to myself because that's what everybody said what we supposed to do to try and stop the spread and all that. Okay, I get that. But then I still go outside and I see people without masks all the time. I see them in clubs all the time. Like ain't shit stopped. So like really we staying inside, but really everybody's still outside though. Ain't nobody really 100% quarantining.
I'm not willing to risk it just because everybody else is out and out.
Yeah, I'm the same way though. I'm the same way. I'm not gonna risk it, but I'm just saying, if I see life still moving on exactly the same way before the pandemic, but you telling me it's this big thing, it's like, what do I believe? And that's what got a lot of people fighting against this shit. It's like, what do I believe?
How
do I believe a government that always lies to me, or you know, or do I go off what I see? You know, what I mean?
Even with that mindset, with the possibility, right? With the possibility being there and moving the way we've been moving, right? If this thing has caused a change in mind for some people, even though theoretically, let's say it ain't nothing, but theoretically, it did change a mindset in a lot of people who needed a mindset change. Meaning, you didn't have something before, but because this pandemic happened, and I'm being, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna make this a scenario, a pandemic happened, you know what I'm saying, and it changed the mindset in people to be like, you know what, they gave me a check, I started a business. You know what? I got laid off from my job. I started my own business. I got some money from my job and I work from home, so I'm not commuting and I'm doing this and I'm saving money. I'm investing my money, or at least I have money to fall back on if things do go worse from here. Mindset change. Now, for a lot of people, they ain't get the mindset change. It didn't download. It was like the new iPhone that we all got. And for some reason, they didn't decide to motherfucking, put the thumb on the fucking shit and just be like, yeah, bro, I'm going to go ahead and let this shit update for me. And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, live your life. Again, your life. Even though they say, oh, yeah, you still are hazardous to other people. For sure. But if I got my mask on and shit, heaven forbid, God gonna, watch out for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if I'm comfortable being around my friends, that's because, hey, I know where y'all going and all this other shit. Then cool. And if I so happen to contract it that way, then, hey, you know what? Now we can trace where we've been and how we got it. You know what I'm saying? But again, the government ain't doing no tracing. That's why you're still doing this. They're not doing no tracing or saying, hey, how did we really contract this virus at such a mass magnitude to where it came from New York? We're saying now that it came from these animals, but the scientist said that he made this serum and he took it and released it and all this other shit, whatever. I don't even know the whole facts no more because you done heard so much bullshit that it's all meshed. So it's like, you're hearing so many stories upon stories, so it's like, hey, well, now we're going with this theory that it came from New York. Everybody that was coming from out of the country was coming to New York, traveling to New York, dispersing from New York to Chicago, to Cali, to Florida, to everywhere else. And it was at first, like I called it was a traveler's disease or traveler's virus, meaning you had to be somebody who was going and commuting, not from my house to my work that's like maybe 30 minutes down the road, but you was getting on a fucking plane and going to a different state with other people that you don't see around, other germs that you're not exposed around every day, where it's not really sanitized, where you're constantly different climate changes and everything else. I'm like, let's talk about it. Like, let's be a little logical. Let's think. Let's be critical thinkers here. It ain't all like a skeptic. There's something that we could have been doing to prevent this shit, to make it go away a lot faster, to where we can stop wearing this fucking mask at work and shit. I'm so tired of that shit.
Hey.
I'm so tired of wearing a mask at work.
But that boils down to what I was originally saying, though. Do you trust the government? Because that's why a lot of people are fighting against wearing a mask. You know what I mean? But
no, I don't trust the government.
But that's why a lot of people are raising against this and still going to clubs and still doing all this, because they're like, it's the government. How can we trust the government? They lie to us all the time. They're telling us this, but it might be some type of shit behind their back that they're trying to get off. Like, I'm with you on saying, I'd rather be safe than sorry. But I can understand where a lot of people are coming from, where they like, fuck the government. All they do is lie to us. All they do is, look out for themselves in the best interest of the dollar. So,
I mean, at the same time, though, we're also talking about other people's dollar. Even though you're talking about, the government and the government getting proceeds, but people either want to go spend their money, or, I mean, that's really what it is. They want to go spend their money, but those businesses where they're going to go spend their money are contingent on people coming to this establishment at my bar at these late hours to motherfucking get drunk, have a good time, go home, keep the peace. Let's do it again tomorrow. Because that's how I can pay my lights and pay my staff and pay for my my livelihood. But that's a harsh reality. Like, people are really seeing, like, hey, brick and mortar, the fuck out the window. Throw it out the window. You starting a business and you talking about, oh yeah, I need to get a motherfucking shoe store. And unless you really gonna have your own merch, alongside, now I'm putting people on game. Unless you really gonna have your own merch with the shoe partnership with whoever you're partnering with, because that's how you get the shoes in your store. So you have to have a partnership. You can't just be buying the shoes and then selling them in your store. It has to be a fucking partnership. So get the partnership, which is going to cost you some bread. You know what I'm saying? Go that way, buy the property and buy the land, you know what I'm saying? Then buy the establishment. Don't buy the establishment and then you still having to pay somebody on the property tax. Or don't be renting the shit out and you have so much overhead that you're not even making enough money to even have a profit, because you're still contingent on people coming in to buy the shit. You got the shit that people want. That, you know what I'm saying, you can still pay yourself and the staff. That you still got proceeds enough to motherfucking put away in savings for the business and everything. Like, come on, man. If you really cut out the brick and mortar, you doing that shit at the crib, and you know what I'm saying, you have a nice, legitimate business where it's like, hey, man, I can send you whatever you need and whatever you're selling, and you can send it to people at a timely manner. That's what they want. Don't be the next man that's like, hey, man, I was shopping with so-and-so, and you, man, I had to wait 4 weeks before that man even, you know what I'm saying, sent me a thing, and it don't even look like what I thought it was. I don't even want it no more.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't say thank you and, you know what I'm saying, let me know it was going to be late, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Communication is everything. Your rapport, like once that shit start to go down, woo.
Man, yeah, everything is online now, man. So that's what 2020 really did for a lot of people. It's made them switch up their hustles and start being less dependent on companies and having regular jobs and shit like that, and finding their own hustles. And brick and mortars, yeah, they might be going out of style for certain things. Like I'm renting out this building right now to get the studio or whatever up, but it's not like to sell anything, and it's for my personal businesses, like my stuff that I film and my certain things that I do in photography and stuff like that. So, but it's just so I can have a central place to do all my work and stuff like that, and easy access for the clients and stuff like that. But yeah, I get what you're saying though and all that, and I agree with you, man. But what people should know, it don't cost a grip to get like a shoe partnership or whatever with somebody to sell. But what you gotta have is already like people come to your stores and buying shit. That's the only way Nike or Adidas or somebody gonna deal with you is if you already have your brand that's already ready and popping. So, or you know somebody really high up in those companies. Sometimes that don't even work. So you got to have your brand popping to a certain extent already.
Work on your color schemes.
Yes, sir.
Color waves up. You know what I'm saying? Know what shoes you want to drop, you whatever merch you got coming out. That's gonna be the easiest way to, you know what I'm saying, have good success. Hey man, these Jordans just came out. Hey man, I got this raw ass shirt. Oh damn. Yeah, bro, I need all of that. Let me get 2 for my man, so I know he gonna buy this shit from me. I'm selling for 10 more though.
Nigga,
that's a bet.
I literally got a homeboy that cater all his merch to Jordan releases, and it's pretty genius because they like he knows what shoes are coming out, and he gets the shirts and shit made up to match the color schemes perfectly, and like yeah, and he doing his thing with that too. So
and that's all you gotta do.
It's a dope look,
people
man.
like it's relatable. You know what I'm saying? It's a lifestyle brand. Look, I'm giving them all the game now. It's a lifestyle brand, meaning like, hey, I wear this because, hey, I'm from whatever, or you know what I'm saying? If it's fitting a certain way, just like the shirt you got on, you can wear that hoe out right now. We going to a bar, bet I got to throw this hoe on, boom. Or I could throw the blazer over this shirt.
And you talking to a nigga that sell merch and shit like that, so yeah, I'll definitely be looking into all that type shit like that, man, and trying to get up on it. Because I was going to get me my own store and location. I was looking at spots and locations and shit, but then all this shit hit. And I still want, because I love kicks. I'm a big sneakerhead and shit, and I always wanted my own shoe store and shit, but now I'm just rethinking that whole concept. But I got an idea that I think is going to be pretty dope that I want to do. And but I ain't gonna say it online, you know, because niggas be out here jocking, man. You know what I mean? And I got to get to that bag first. Then you niggas can follow me. You feel me? But yeah. But I tell you about it off air and shit like that. But yeah. But yeah, man, we gonna get ready to wrap this one up. I gotta get downtown and get some shit popping off today or whatever. Mask on though. Mask on always. You know what I mean? But I got some outside business today. I can't chill in the house like I wanted to and watch Netflix and shit all day. It's smoke some blunts. Goddamn. I gotta find my connect, man. God, this shit is getting rough out here, man. I need my medicine, nigga. Goddamn. I'm over here on air smoking blacks and shit, nigga. That's how you know it's real out here, my nigga. It's real. But I smoke them hoes anyway, so I'm me. Y'all getting 100% Mansa, my nigga. This is 100% me. Huh?
They get you some CBD.
I've been wanting to get the pens or whatever and shit like that because I want to get off tobacco altogether. And when I do smoke weed or whatever, I just want it to be like in the papers or something like that. But I'm gonna get the pen to help me get off tobacco completely though. It's that time, you know. I ain't getting no younger. I already work out and stay in shape and shit, but I want to get everything in tune and go ahead and stop the tobacco use because it ain't doing nothing but slowing me down. Well, it don't really slow me down, but I know in the long run it's gonna affect me. Yeah, and I want to go ahead and jump on top of it now before I'm too old and it's just like, fuck it, I'm out here. Just like my grandma, she was like, I was just trying to get her to stop smoking all the time. She was in her 70s. She was like, Jeremy, what you want me to do? I've been smoking for 50 years. Ain't nothing happened. It's here now. I was like, all right, mama, it's cool. All right, fuck it then. I tried, man. But yeah, we're gonna wrap this up, man. But y'all get ready to start seeing more King IU. You know what I mean? My co-host, we're gonna get this shit popping or whatever. We're gonna start doing more in-studio shit. More, you know, less of the on the screen, split screen shit, and get the cameras out and have special guests coming up, more guests coming on, artists, painters, entrepreneurs, and all that type of shit. So we finna get ready to pop off season 3. So y'all get used to that face over there, you know, and we're gonna do it. Is there anything else you want to tell the people before we get up out of here, my boy?
Man, just stay safe. You know what I'm saying? You got nothing special to say. Y'all be easy. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy your weekend. You know what I'm saying? Happy holidays.
For sure. For definitely happy holidays. Stay safe. And y'all be on the lookout for these live broadcasts that we about to start doing. So y'all just be able to tune in and chat with us live while we on air and add to the conversation, be more involved. You know, we trying to touch the people a little bit more and get really into this shit. But y'all gonna see some animated conversations always like that with me and my boy over here. So y'all get ready for that, man. And I'm looking forward to giving it to y'all. But yeah, we figured about this thing. I am Mansa J, my boy King IU. We out this thing. Y'all stay blessed.
Peace.
Yeah.